Good afternoon, Emily.
Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have you here today. I wanted to invite you to chat with me a little bit about how you got involved with transpersonal energy healing therapy, now, of course, called Somagetics. But I'd love to hear your story and your journey along the way as you dabble in learning about this system. And of course, I'm so excited that you've been participating in our All Systems Go challenge. So I want to talk a little bit about that as well.
Yay, great. I love these topics. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, how about we start with you sharing how you got involved with transpersonal energy healing therapy in the first place?
Hmm, great starting point. Yeah. So let's see. I first became aware of transpersonal energy healing, also known as somagetics, back in 2014. And let's see, I was just coming off of a really nasty, destructive, toxic relationship, and I moved to a new city, and I was kind of just really seeking. I was looking for that fix, so to speak, to take away all my suffering and all my pain. And I like how you said your journey, because it really is a journey. Like, this wasn't like a one-time thing. Like, I had been kind of seeking and searching for quite a while prior to this.
Mm.
I was involved in counselors and therapists, and I even went to school for psychology and got my master's in social work. I think all the while I was just trying to figure myself out. I just wanted to end the suffering and the pain. So I continued that search, and I found Lionheart, which was what transpersonal energy healing somagetics was called originally, and it changed my life. It was literally a game changer, night and day, everything that I had been looking for and searching for. Yeah, it's pretty emotional to look back and to see my transformation, to see the changes that took place, because they're so extreme. I was coming from a very traumatized nervous system. I had a lot of big T traumas and little T traumas as a child and adolescent. So there's a lot of trauma inside my body, and I didn't develop appropriate coping skills to work on all that trauma and stress inside the body. So I dissociated, I checked out, I used substances to regulate myself, and I looked for other people and things to fill myself up. And then finally, I find transpersonal energy healing somagetics. And it wasn't like a night and day, like it didn't happen overnight. Like, again, it's a journey for a reason, but that really set the tone for the amount of transformation that took place after. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
about transpersonal energy healing do you think, what about it like really made the difference for you?
Yeah. It's a great question, because there's so much that made the difference. But we were talking earlier about the energetics, and it helps me get in touch, like that interoception, the parts of inside me that I had no clue was a thing. Like, intellectually, I could kind of understand it, but like, I was just living outside of me the
Mm.
whole time. I didn't even really know I had a body. And, you know, it's wild. And so learning those tools of what's going on inside myself, and then becoming aware of like my baseline, and how I am, how I'm kind of an anxious person, or I'm in that sympathetic nervous system state, the fight, flight, or freeze. What was that? We were talking about this earlier too, that baseline, that the window of tolerance.
Yeah. The window of tolerance, it's like where you are able to stay regulated with the amount of stress. Like, I can get activated in the sympathetic with a little anxiety and get stuff done. And sometimes I might feel a little overwhelmed, so I kind of shut down and I get tired or I freeze a little bit, but I can maintain kind of in here. But many of us are outside of the window, really anxious or really depressed, and we're so used to it, we don't even know that it's not normal.
Wow. Yes, like that is just like so crazy. Light bulb, like, and that it resonates so much with me, because that's me. I definitely live outside of that normal base level, and I thought that was normal. So things like that is just so important for us to know about ourselves. Because once we know that, then it's like, okay, now I can work with that. Now I can learn the tools to help me regulate, to stay a little more balanced. Or if I feel myself getting too anxious, I can put my feet on the ground and ground a little more. And
Mhm.
well, there's all these tools that I've learned with transpersonal energy healing and somagetics. And I
Yeah.
am so grateful.
Oh gosh, me too. I tell you, it's really, I think that the system that Laura originally created, that we've built upon over the years, has been the game changer for me because it's based in the energetics of it. Like I work with the nervous system a lot, having practice as a somatic trauma practitioner. And so the nervous system is really the core of the way that I look at healing. But to bring the energetic piece into it, and the energetic tools, and the ability to perceive the subtle energetics within our own system, like the interoception, the ability to make sense of what's happening inside of us, is so empowering. And for me, it's the real game changer for my own healing and how I help my clients, as well as, boy, it's it's so powerful, but yet simple. Like, it's
Right?
not rocket science, right? It's
Yeah.
simple, not easy always, but simple. And so for personally using it for my own growth, but also as a practitioner, to have these really simple, tangible skills that I can teach my clients, has been such a blessing.
Mhm. Absolutely. I love how you say that too. It's not always easy, but simple.
Yeah. Well, I've been lucky enough to have you, Emily, on our team since I first partnered with Laura way back a few years ago, and you have been such a beautiful team member. You on the teaching team, you also serve as the executive assistant, and you're often supporting students as well as members in our community. And I'm so grateful for your presence. I'd love
Mhm.
for you to tell people a little bit more about how you like use these skills every day, and the different roles that you play here at Somagetics as well as in your own practice.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we have a chakra challenge, I think that is going on right now. And so that
We
is one
do.
of like, my favorite pieces. And it's interesting. I didn't know how much I loved movement up until probably when I started helping out on the Somagetics teaching team. Because I started taking on some of the introduction warm-up activities that we would do. And all of a sudden I'm noticing, right, that interoception. I'm like, wow, I'm feeling a little like expansive right now. Like this is fun. Like this is stuff that I like, that I'm passionate about. It's been again another game changer in my life and in my clients' life as well. The All Systems Go chakra warm up is something that I incorporate daily in my life. I do a modified version, so it's not as extensive or lengthy. It's just kind of like a more simple activity. But I can't go a day without doing it. It's like brushing my teeth or taking a shower, tuning that tuning fork. It's a way for me to really show up, get grounded, get into my body, out of my head, into my body, into my heart, and be the best that I can be. It helps, balance my whole system out. Like, and then when I have sessions with clients, I do the extended version, and that's primarily just so I can kind of make sure that all my gunk, all my stuff that could be in my auric field is gone. I'm in alignment. I'm able to show up in my authentic, essential self.
Yeah, boy, I love that activity. We both learned that live from Laura at Lionheart way back then. And, I don't often refer to chakras per se. I work with the energy systems, and I might say energy center. Some people refer to them as chakras. You don't have to. It could just be, a part of your body. The chakras are typically aligned with um, organs and glands and different systems of the body. So I like to keep it really just general, and not even refer to them as chakra or even energy for that matter, but just the movement, that going through and being more connected with the body and more in tune with the subtle sensations in the body is such a game changer for so many people. So I've been really excited about this challenge because we're highlighting different practitioners, showing people how different this activity can look. Right? You
Mhm.
can do it so many different ways and it can look so different. It can be 2 minutes, it can be 30 minutes or longer, but you can really take this and make it your own. But the purpose is to get yourself moving and move the different parts of your body, move the different energy centers of your body. You're getting your energy moving as well as your physical body moving. And it really is something that can make a huge change in your day and in your life if you do it regularly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Beautifully put. I love that.
Well, thank you for sharing a little bit about you and your experience. And we're going to put information around you and your work in the description box below. So anybody that's interested in learning more about what you do. And of course, you can always find both Emily and myself at Somagetics. So thank you again, Emily. I look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks, Kimberly. Thanks for having
Bye bye.